Welcome to part 2 of the mystery of the seven churches, or the lesson from the seven churches. So the second church we are going to be talking about, according to that revelation, is the church of Smyrna. The church of Smyrna. What is when you read the book of Revelation, chapter 2, from verse 8 to verse 11, it makes us understand this. So God gave them some commendation. He said they are faithful at the midst of suffering and poverty. Suffering and poverty means at the midst of agony, taking pain with Christ, taking pain in preaching Christ. They were faithful despite the persecution and criticism. They were still faithful. So now, they never had any rebuke, unlike the church of Ephesus. Instead, God encouraged them. He told them, be faithful unto death. He said, and I will give you the crown of life. Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. So he now told them the promise. He said, the one who overcome will not be hurt by the second death. So you see, what are the lessons we need to learn from here? These are churches that are persecuted, that despite the preaching, talking about Christ, despite the criticism and everything, they were still faithful to Christ. They never leave. They never forsake God. They never stop preaching. Just the way some men of God has been criticizing, many people talks about men of God and churches today. Don't forget, when I'm talking about church, I'm not talking about forward. I'm talking about believers, the Christians. So the Lord is asking us to be faithful even in the midst of persecution, even in the midst of criticism, even in the midst of castigation. We should remain faithful unto death, so that second death will not hurt us, and so that we can be with God even and yet, because to him that overcome will receive the crown of life. Give us a follow and like this video, share it. Watch out for part 3 of this lesson. God bless you.